I've been lucky enough to be involved in a number of startup companies and been involved in a number of patents. In addition, I've served on the editorial board of a number of journals, including Aesthetic Surgery Journal, Aesthetic Plastic Surgery, and the Archives of Plastic Surgery of Korea. But let's get back to these company ideas. For instance, Advanced Aesthetic Technologies talks about Algeness, ALGENESS.com. Algeness is a new type of filler that's been approved in Europe, and we're bringing it to the US. And it can give projection and volume without having some of the potential risks of regular hyaluronic fillers like Juvederm and Restylane. So we're really excited about that. In addition, we can talk about other things. We have a technique we like to call cell mix, CELLMYX, and the procedure that the company likes to call IntelliFat. Extract the cells, try to create stem cells, but don't use the enzyme digestion and the centrifuge spinning. Instead, pass through special filters. Use a special cannula that has 300 holes that selects the cells out when you're harvesting it, and then inject it with something called a MAFT gun, micro autologous fat transfer. A very little tiny drop like this, 1/60th, 1/90th, 1/120th of a cc, to very precisely recontour a face. These are some of the newer techniques that are evolving. If you go back to standard things, we can do different types of liposuction, but sometimes if your skin's loose, after you do that suctioning, it doesn't look so good. So what do? We heat it with a helium gas plasma and shrink that connective tissue down to contour over those spots that otherwise would be a little loose. This is a device called Renuvion, RENUVION.com, and it allows you to shrink wrap. And this is an addendum or an extra added bonus when somebody's gotten a little too loose skin from having a little too much weight or something else. It could be a mommy tummy, or in the case of men, just guys who let it get away from them for a couple of years. Not so good. We all don't like that. There's just a number of really exciting technologies. We can do little tiny mini facelifts with very small incisions behind the ear like this and get a nice, fresh, rejuvenated look. And then we can do Thermi. Thermi is the name of a device, a company, Thermi Aesthetics, where you can heat and tighten tissues just with a little probe under the skin, do it awake. Hurts less than a dental appointment, but can tighten your chin, tighten your cheeks, get that little spot under your neck. Or you can actually go for a long-term Botox effect by heating the nerves to get rid of these little contractions in there. So we're really in an exciting time in plastic surgery. Lots of different new techniques. The pace of change is accelerating. The ability to get more for less is improving. So all of us want to really get more results, less downtime, more youthful, less money, more pleasing look, more natural, less risk. These are all great things, and we're in this era of more for less.